Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Hasted again, and I have been working on some mob traps. I've been trying to find a decent one that's relatively small horizontal wise, so that doesn't cover much distance like that way, but instead covers distance up vertically. The first thing I thought of was a 5x5 area. It really didn't work well. This is it right here. I ended up making it almost 7x7 just to see if it would run better. But since the fact that the mobs don't want to move much, it's pretty much killing the majority of the mob traps that I've been trying to think of. So in order to stop that, I have thought of something a little bit different. And perfect, the sun's going down, and this is it right here. I use glass just so we can see what's inside. What's happening here is we'll have a switch right here that has lava, not lava, water, sorry. And when we hit this is the only piston that's in this entire setup, and it's not 100% needed, to be honest. But just to simplify things, you can actually just put a dirt block here and just break the dirt block when you want to use the water. But anyway, the water has two purposes. The main purpose is to, when it comes down, it hits this block and it splits two different ways. One way it goes is down here, which just goes to the next level. The other one, it pushes the water all the way to this one spot. So we have a little V right here to push everything into one area, and it copies it on every single level. Every single level is exactly the same, except for one thing is different on each one, and it flips back and forth. As you can see, the water goes down this way on this one, and then when it hits this one, the water goes down the opposite way, so it just keeps bouncing back and forth, back and forth. So as you can see, there's already a couple mobs in here. Oh man, I didn't want be in range of other mobs. What I'm going to have to do is cover up these glasses here soon, just so it's completely dark. But we have a zombie in here, two zombies, a skeleton. Excuse me. So let's go ahead and hit this. And as you'll see, it hits that, splits, covers that, and just keeps going down. This is all done by the same stream of water, and what it does, it forces everything there. Bam, exactly how I wanted it. I'm not sure what the spawn rates are going to be, but the spawning zone is slightly bigger. It is spider free, hopefully, if I did it right. I'm not sure if I need this many half slabs to make it spider free, but figured it'd be safe just to go ahead and do it. This is not a Enderman viable setup because of the water. Keep that in mind. But let me go ahead and kill these guys. That'll work. However, one also, I don't know if I said this already, I'm pretty sure I didn't, but another function, actually, I guess the water has, yeah. Anyway, the water also stops spawning completely in this area, so if you want to shut it off to maybe have slime spawn more often or something of that sort, it'd be a very good method. The only problem with this setup that I've found is you have to be really specific on where you put your blocks for your water to go. Because if you put them in the wrong spot, it'll mess it all up. And so what I'm going to do is, oh, sorry, one more thing I wanted to mention. I wanted it to keep it under 40 blocks high. This is 36 if I'm not mistaken, not including the piston stuff, which is not that big of a deal. So 36 blocks high, and it will be able to fit inside my single player world right under my first basement. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do the drop right here, but I think I'll figure it out later. Not that big of a deal right now, but what I'm going to do is cover this up, replace all the glass with a solid block, and see exactly how many mobs we actually get. So I will be right back. Alright everyone, I got it all covered up and everything. So what I'm going to do is sit back for a little bit, let some mobs build up, hit the switch. What I'm thinking is probably the best thing to do is set up some sort of timer, maybe with railroad carts. I just watched a video that somebody used railroad carts as a timer for their mob system, and well, this person's mob system is huge, and he synchronized water with some stuff and made it all fancy. Something that I am not going to even attempt, but I might just make a simple timer just to maybe keep this thing on for I don't know, it depends on how long it seems like it takes some mobs to get through, like the very back ones. So maybe 10 seconds or so, I don't know. We'll see. But as you can see, the mobs do come a lot better than my other one, so yeah, that was actually really well. So if I just keep turn it on, turn it off, maybe keep it off for 2 minutes maybe, I don't know, and then turn it on for, I'm talking about the water, turn it on for maybe 10 seconds or so. I wonder if I can finagle that. Alright, time to do some research, because that just sounds awesome. So if I don't get it, oh well. If I do get it, that'll be pretty neat, I think. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, now I'm just trying to get fancy. I don't know if I'll be able to do what I want. Even if I do figure out what I want, chances are it probably won't even get in my world. This is just for funsies, see if I can figure it out. So hopefully I can finagle something that's kind of neat, but if not, it won't be that big of a deal. So I will work on this a little bit more, and I'll see you in a bit. Well, I think I actually accomplished exactly what I wanted to. I'm going ahead and say this, I'm sure this is not the most compact, the easiest, the most resource friendly. I'm sure there's better ways to do this in every single part, but I was just experimenting and I think I did pretty well. What we have here is a 2-minute timer that is connected to a 32-second pulse. This is actually 1 minute and 58 seconds if I counted right, so it's near 2 minutes exactly. Holy crap. Yeah, I have a lot of random stuff right here. My little project turned into me messing around and learning a lot about redstone that I didn't know beforehand. What I have here are a bunch of flip-flops, and this down here is actually 2-minute timer completely. That's 1 minute 58 seconds, so that's a really good time. This originally was 32 seconds, but I just changed it. I took out this entire row of repeaters because 30 seconds is too long. I want about 20 seconds, I think, if I put it in my roll. But let's go ahead and turn this off. It does have an on-off switch, luckily. Alright, so let's say you want to kill some mobs, or not kill some mobs, gather some mobs. You'll just go ahead and hit this switch here, either that or you can just leave it on. Then it shoots the minecart out. Don't get stuck on me though. Hold on, let me try this again. We can't have failures. Worked earlier. There we go. Yeah. So I don't know if I just bumped it or what, but it just keeps going in a cycle. It keeps hitting these flip-flops, and eventually right here, actually it's down here, when this turns off, it's going to invert the signal, and this is going to turn on, and it's going to shoot it over, and this is going to be braked by that point, so it's going to break here, and 2 minutes later this is going to turn back on, turning this off again, just like you see it, and it's going to shoot back over here. And then each time it shoots over, it hits this, it pulses, you know, you get the idea. So what I'm going to do now, here is the pulsing, so see how it's on the entire time. Yeah. Thank you to I'll look up your name. I keep forgetting names. I'm really bad with some names. He showed me this, linked me this tutorial for my Blaze farm, and it works wonders now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here and hook it to this and see how it works. So I will get back to you in a little bit. Whoo doggy. It's all connected. I decided to just do the easy path and doing torches all the way up. They invert each other as they go, so one signal will change all of them straight up. There we go, and it started. And the signal's coming through. Uh-oh. What's wrong here? I did something wrong. I don't want this. I want... Oops. That. Alright, I need another repeater. I had it perfect, but oh well. Alright, never mind. I'm going to wait till, I'm going to wait 2 minutes until this flips again. Alright guys, it's about to flip. And there. It goes all the way down. Alright, and the minecart. There we go, and as you see, it's all the way down there. It's going to pulse for a certain amount of seconds. I'm actually timing it right now just to see how long what I'm aiming for when if I actually do put this in my world, will be around 20 seconds. So right now we're at 20 seconds right now. So it's still a little bit too long for my taste, but it'll work for now. So 30 seconds. Still, wow, it's still really long for compared to how many of those repeaters I just took out earlier. Alright, so what I'm going to do is take out a couple more. Oh, well, if you ever want to speed one of these things up, put a zombie in it. Not what I wanted. I'm going to light this place up before I test everything. So, bummer. Alright guys, time to test everything. It's still running just fine. I just switched to peaceful to get the zombie out real quick. I lit up a decent amount of the area. Hopefully it just gets it away from everything, or gets the bad guys away. Made me a little cubby hole 25 blocks away, actually just over 25 blocks away. And what I'm going to do is sit here and see exactly what happens. Alright, well, you know when the water comes. I'm not sure if there just wasn't enough time between the first one, the first purge, but when the second purge came through, it brought a lot more. So, I'm sorry, I hit the record button instead of the button I wanted. My thing says a lot more than what I think's actually in there, so let me look at these guys at a different angle. They should be right about her. Or not. Oops. Alright, so this definitely works. Alright, so there are 39 of them. Wow, I guess it was right. It looked like there was only 2 of them from the first purge, so I guess about 35 plus cavemen from the second purge. That's really good numbers, actually, in my opinion. So now we... No, that can't be... Oh, those are items. You drop down here. 22 creepers? No, that can't be right. There's no way. Let me go ahead and slice some of these guys up just to see what we have. Crap, don't want the golden hoe or shovel. Oh, here comes another purge. Look at them all. Oh, that works. Well, they're adding up quick too. Look at that. Probably going to take out one of them T flip-flops, put the circulation time down to about, man, maybe there are that many in there. Jeez. To take the circulation time to about a minute, and then probably I'm going to, there's a texture pack that you can see through things. I'm probably going to look for that real quick just to test some things. I'm going to see, probably get some guys in there and then use a lever and turn on the water and see about how long it takes for all the mobs to get out, and try to go with that and have my my water judge off that. So I'm going to go find that texture pack. I'm going to take out one of these flip-flops, do some work. Looking at that, I think I want to put this in my world, guys. This is nice, in my opinion at least. Oh wow, this is some freaky stuff. This is what oh wow, look how many are actually in there. Oh, here's the purge, awesome. Perfect timing, we can actually see it. This is neat. Look at all those mobs getting pushed right now. Oh, looks like we have some bad spot right there that creepers can get into. So yeah, there's a few spots still that I need to fix. You can see all of them, but look at all of this. Just line them up. Looks like there's so many there's actually a roadblock sometimes. Oh man. I'm actually quite proud of myself, if you can't tell, guys. I'm just going to keep this open and let them burn. Oh, that guy looked at me weird. Alright, sweet. Light this up. This is hard to actually see where I'm going. Yeah, this works pretty well. What I'm going to do in my world, I think, though, is put have this as one of the bottom layers, almost to bedrock, and then have an elevator for the mobs to go up, as I had in that mob trap. Well, that I can see still. So yeah, I'm going to fiddle around here, fix these spots that people got into somehow. Oh, I see what those spots are. What I can do is replace these with something mobs can't spawn on, maybe glass? Yeah, I'll replace it with glass. I'm making this better, guys. I'll be right back. Well, this is, every time I do something, it actually goes out better than I expected. I have the timer at 1 minute exactly, if I timed that correctly. So yeah, now what's next is I set up the lever up here. I was letting some bad guys spawn all around in there, and I'm going to put on the that X-ray thingamajigger again, that texture pack. Going to turn on the lever, see about how long it takes. Oh, please tell me I didn't leave that on. Oh no. Never mind. I'm going to close this and let some mobs spawn in. I just tested a little bit, and it actually seemed like 10 seconds was too much, to be honest. So what I'm going to try to do is shoot for about 7 seconds roughly, maybe, if I can find my there we go. I'm going to mod this a little bit. The less time the better, actually. That's actually good, that it seemed like it was too much time. So I'll get back to you in a little bit, guys. Alright guys, we're back. I think I got it to where I want it. It's about an 8-second, just over an 8-second pulse on a 1-second timer. I have a ton of mobs in here. It's actually impressive how many mobs are spawning in here. So I'm going to wait till this clicks. It should be coming up rather shortly. Since it's only a minute now, it helps a lot. And there it goes. Pulse. Let's see what an 8-second timer gives us. Here it comes. Starts pushing. Alright, creeper down. Alright, first level's all down. Looks like we have some mobs still getting stuck back there. Yeah, there's still some mobs getting stuck. But if you can tell, everything else that's not in these crevices is pushed out perfectly, all into one nice lava pit. So yeah, I think this is a huge improvement. See, things are already spawning again. Short delay, nice purge time. I'm liking it. This is probably my best mob trap so far, I think. The only bad part is all this junk, but I can get over it. Technically, you don't need any of this stuff. You can do it by hand. Just every minute roughly you can have a switch and pull a lever and let down the water, and here comes the next purge. Look at that. I'm liking it. God. Alright guys, this is a success, and I'm going to have to start getting materials because I really want to build this in my world. It's actually really good numbers. I could do a lot of things with it. I could set up an experience farm. I can just have them excuse me. I can just have them suffocate or something like that to drown them just for their items. I can get a skeleton to shoot creepers if I set it up right to get records. Yeah, I can do quite a bit of things with this. I can just straight up kill them in lava, just see, if I'm not mistaken, if I just straight up kill them like this all the time, it would make slimes higher chance to spawn. There's a couple things that I want to do. If you saw that on-off switch over there, I want to link it to the invert it and hit the piston as a secondary, just so it shuts off the piston somehow, just so if I for some reason don't want it to run, have it full of water. So yeah, this was a lot of me talking, testing out things, something a little bit different. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully I can get this in my world relatively soon, because just looking at all these bad guys just makes me smile. Oh, one thing real quick. I am not going to build this in a slime zone. I was thinking about that earlier. If I got a slime in there, I'm not sure how it would react. So I'm going to avoid a slime zone if at all possible, which shouldn't be too bad. One last purge before we go. Oh, there's Enderman. No, 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 no. What did you steal? That's not good. How did he get in there? Weird. That's glass, isn't it? There we go. Darting that back up. So yeah, there's still a few mobs getting stuck. I'll have to change that in the final part. If you pick up something, I might as well kill you. Yeah, here. So yeah, again, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It's actually pretty interesting in my opinion. So thank you again, and I'll see you next time.